not that button. And why is that one? Like that. There we go. Should really set up a thing for crystal, but that's okay. Right. Hello. Welcome onto the stream. So, alright. Yeah, so I'm under the impression you can't talk about what you're doing, which is fine. I can't go to where you are. I mean, nearish should be fine, and I don't really plan on going any closer than nearish. Also, I heard something weird around the corner of the base. Hello, Lost. Welcome to the stream. The only message I get is, I didn't even see Lost type this out, but I did just immediately get my bot just went, Lost is now lurking. Oh, apparently not. Hello, I'm doing well. How are you doing, Crystal? Yeah, how are you, Lost? Oh, it's such a much better time to stream for me. How's the day going? Just drawing a bed? Ooh, nice. I always wish I was good at drawing, but I'm not. I need to practice more. I can barely control a pencil, or let alone a pen. So like my writing is messy. So it never ends up well. I love drawing and I hate the results. Just because I feel bad about it. Hello, cow. I'm gonna have to steal you later. Yeah, I just need to make an entity cramming place. Because I need leather. And following the logic of my character, death by squishing is not death by my hands. Even if I was the one who put them in that situation. Exactly. That's just gonna be a lot of looking at the ground on my stream right now. Oh, there's another shovel. Ah, yes, the first stone pillar. Right. Or cobblestone pillar. We want to go around this. We go this way. No, so I'm gonna keep the one that I've got. So the idea of my base is gonna be that it feels grown. It was just what was gonna be the plan for my base has changed. So my base is meant to feel like it's grown from nature. Which I feel like is slightly easier. It means I can build mushroom houses and stuff. Yeah. Hello, Kojak. Welcome to the stream. I know, you've used the emotes. Aren't they great? Have you seen my axolotl emote? Did I send that to you? Yeah. I got another one because they took it forever getting it out to me, so they sent me out a second axolotl emote. I can't tell if you're talking to me or the noise in the background. Yeah. Sorry, I thought it was like your partner or something. I just have to resist the urge so badly to like mimic the way you said car there for a second, because it is just so different to the way that I do. You like drew out the R a lot more than the way that Australians do it, where we go like car, like R instead of like an R, like a hard R. And my brain was just like, yes, that's something to point like to make fun of, and I'm like, no, it's just the way, like it's just accent. I have become addicted recently to watching like a series on, I've seen it on TikTok a lot, but I think it's also on YouTube, of like what different countries call things. And just seeing like, it's like what? I think they've got a Canadian, a Brit, and a Aussie, and a American. And they're just like, most of the things are agreed upon between the 3 Commonwealth countries, and then there's just America on the side. I definitely do not have enough pickaxes for this. Not pickaxes, shovels. Where do I want to take this? Oh, I need a lot of wood. Right, that's what we're doing. Oh god. I forgot I have tons of oak wood back up now. I'm doing a really bad thing. Like, not sleeping, and it's about to turn nighttime, and nothing's torched. Yes. I also love the fact they don't use books to make. Yes, that is also true. And the fact that that can also give off like a redstone signal dependent on where the book is even better for me. So you can have like doors that open when you can have Harry Potter, Jesus, Harry Potter style doors where like you pull out one book, or like James Bond, I guess, really be more into it, where you pull out a book and it like opens a secret passage. And I have gone through my shovels already. Note to self: secret book passages are cool. Oh, nice. Right, and I will try to avoid exposing your tunnel too much when I inevitably end up redoing your whole waterfall. Like, at least a front-facing one. I saw it, I don't know, if you changed it from how it used to look, I was like, oh, this could do with, like, some outcroppings and stuff. I have a bunch of moss, so I'm... Alright. My goal is to change the outside, and I'm bringing moss and stuff like that, so... when you next stream, I've said this a number of times now, you're just going to experience my character as a force of nature. Like, nature is just changing around you. But it does kind of suit my character, and the fact that I live in Australia when no one's playing. I need... nice. When I eventually have enough jack-o'-lanterns, I will light this pathway up using under the like, moss carpets. Okay. Okay, I believe... Ow. And okay, I believe. And I just forget how lazy I am sometimes. I'm thinking here just like, man, like ulti mine or bane miner would be so nice right now, just so I can chop down these trees. But it's not really necessary. Over this. We can go alongside. Alright. When you have to go looking for it. Yeah. I get that one. I get lucky where I'm like, oh, I know kind of what category I think it should be under. Most of the time is. And so I can sit there and be like, oh yes, it should be under this category. I found what I'm looking for, even though I don't know what the name of it is. I'm already sick of jumping up and down these steps, which means I need slabs. Where'd the underwear go? Need iron wood. That might be too many, but that's fine. Fetch. Here. Alright, this one's done. Alright, cool. Alright, well, I was slightly wrong about that. That is how I genuinely started. I was always like, oh, how do I, like, what do I want to do? Well, this person has a great build here. Learn from what they've got, then change it to how you like it. Ah. What achievement? I see no achievement in chat. I have an empty chat. Yeah, look, see stream? It's empty. There's nothing there. And just F3D, remove it from chat. That's the hotkey to fix chat, to clear chat if you ever need it.
I'm not gonna play nice. I'll be the witch you tell your friends about. I'm the crazy ex-girl you pretend you don't know, 'cause you know I could ruin your life. Rumor has it you have someone new. She'll regret you like a bad tattoo.
Now apparently, rumor has it that half block actually speed you up in Minecraft. I don't think that's true, but I've seen some stuff about it recently. It makes sense, but I don't think it's true. Or if it does, it's not substantial enough to warrant airing. I feel attacked. Oh no, I'd use it for decorative. All decorative. Hydrate. Damn it, now I have to go find my water bottle. I lied, I don't even have to get up. It's right next to me. Use blocks under moss if you can you sleep, by the way? That you happen to be near a bed. I just see in the chat, loss is redeemed. Hydrate. Damn it, I forgot that was one. Oh, why is this tree so low? I don't like this birch. Outside of the fact that I'm probably going to tear down every tree that's along this path, replace it with custom ones. This birch tree is also just alright. Ow. Come on. You're not wrong. They aren't great, are they? I wish we had different variations on it. Like, even though it wouldn't make sense to put it in the stonecutter and have it be able to change like that, I wish we could put it in the stonecutter and change it. Just so that we could have different variations. Like, if we had an iron door variation of every single type of... Oh, actually, the way they could do that would be really cool. But like all the wooden doors, if we had an iron door variation, and the way you made an iron door was just adding, like, obviously in the iron door hat, and then the button of whatever wood you wanted it to be based off. I think that'd be cool. Well, but I think the button just makes it easier. Like, it's not gonna be like... Yeah. That is... Whoops. Whoop wood. I love that. If you ask me what things are in this game that aren't decorative based, I probably would struggle. If you describe it, I can name it decoratively. Okay, true. I was avoiding it, but you must go. I was not avoiding it. Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, it would have to function. It also wouldn't be... I mean, it's, like, I'm thinking of this from, like, a modding perspective where it's not going to be that easy to add in. Whereas, like, realistically, all it is just saving more data and having more areas you can click. But that also means that the ones on the corners could be... Like, I can easily see, like, a glitch or something happening where you grab the book from the other side. Not the book you're after. Or it merges two books together and you lose them. But then again, Mojang is a bigger company than just one person. Yeah. And the fact that modders can add things into the game that, like, Mojang announces a mob for the mob vote, and modders have already got in the game within a week. Across several studios. My other favorite one that they tried was like, remember the frogs? They weren't voted from the mob vote. They weren't in a mob vote. They were in a biome vote. And we were told from the biome votes that everything was going to be added. I just, it's kind of sad, the lack of, like, content. I don't know. That would be a good end result. I don't think it was. Like, that would be the best case, honestly. Because I feel like, not only does that add things in, but, like, also, you can still have the mob vote. It just means what's coming first. Like, the biome vote was what was coming first, rather than what are we adding and what are we scrapping. There's also just a couple of creatures out that, like, a couple of the votes where I was like, well, why, like, the one with the, what was it, Creature of the Deep or whatever they called it? They could have added that in to have made, aquatic biomes more interesting. Because despite the fact they had a massive update on that, and it did improve it a lot, they are still, like, the most boring biomes out there. And I know it's partly Microsoft's fault, not just Mojang. And yeah, and like, I mean, a really good example of this is, when it comes to Java edition of Minecraft, it's from the Swedish team, who have worked tirelessly to make sure that every inch of the, playable game, like the default playable game, is playable. Like, there's no bugs in terrain generation or anything. And then you head over to Bedrock, and especially now that there's shared seeds, you can very easily find that Bedrock doesn't have the same care to it. And they've already said that, like, there are issues that they would never bother to fix on Bedrock Edition. Which is just kind of a little bit sad. one. Here. Need more. Good. And this needs to go. Oh, it's bin day today. I just remembered this. Well, that's consequences for later. I mean, I just need to put my bins out. And then they'll take them. Well, technically it's not even today. Technically it's tomorrow, but whatever, same difference. Fine. Yeah, I think the horizontal napping needs to happen again. Yeah, the microcoma. I have played too much Hellcraft. Oh my god, I just... There's a sheep next to me, and I have now got PTSD from Hellcraft and sheep. I genuinely just, like, freaked out a little hearing it, being like, oh no, I'm dead. No, they're just peaceful. Hello, sheepy. Perfect. There we go. Why? Yeah. Yeah. With my idea of restoring the ancient trail ruins that I found, I'm going to just rebuild them how I want. Ah, Jesus. Hi. Please be careful, I'm streaming. And I am shutting down that now, because I am not going to deal with that copyright. And I can't join back. Great. Alright, well... I'm now muted, deafened, same different. And my inventory is full. Again. Right. I wish these shopper boxes had slightly more. I'm used to like backpack mod, I guess. They get significantly more storage than shopper boxes. Just because that's like safest. Alrighty, and here we are. Alright, so that should decay for me. Oh, I mean, I can get it from this. The slow trail of destruction and rebuild. Alright. Let's see what chaos is going on back in this chat. Hello. I am back. Should I deafen again? Cool. They do it more often than you would think. Yeah, they'll just delete your VOD. Whereas I do. And I have my... I also upload VODs back up to my YouTube, just like have them there permanently. And not having copyrighted music helps with that. Alright. Alright, well... I've just muted him on my end, so... I can't hear him anymore. I don't know if he can hear me either. YouTube's a lot harsh with their copyright. And that's after a number of lawsuits went to happen. I love hearing half the conversation. This is much better. Steam to hydrate. Oh, where's my water bottle? I literally just moved. Huh? Where did I put my water bottle? Oh, it's there. And Eugene first, and posture check. Posture check was probably a good idea, actually. Hello. Hello, Rax. Welcome to my stream. Stream with calming rain. Things you can't get copyright. Just for your reference. Yeah, but also I can just mute it, and it's loud and obnoxious. Alright, I need to remove this damn tree and then figure out where the hell the next thing is. There. How? How did your... you soundboard. I forgot about this. Well... let me mute soundboard as well. Unmute you and actually get soundboard not muted. Roles, players, permissions, help. Nice. Where do I want to go? This way. And then... around. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. 3, you gotta go. Oh, I was using the... whatever. Words were hard for a second there, don't worry about me. I was gonna say I was having the rain as ASMR, but... that's fine. It wasn't needed. I muted soundboard. Sorry. I unmuted him. I unmuted him and then muted soundboard. Alright. Now then, can I... the who's, the what's, the when's, the why's. Cobblestone pillar. It's time for you to go. And then I can break it down. Perfect. And there we go. You ever just sit there and then, like, suddenly get a song in your head? It's just a me thing. All the time? Amazing. I just only have Water Fountain in my head. Why? I don't know, but it's now in my head. What? Nice. Everyone be excited for him. Ooh, nice. I love it. If they ever want PTSD, I can send them a link to Hellcraft. And I mean that with all the love in the world. If they want PTSD, I can send them a link to Hellcraft. Nice. This music is... I'm listening... Like, the music I have currently playing is far too epic for what I'm doing. It's like... It's the sort of thing I would play it, like, when I'm finishing up the, pathway. Instead, it's playing right now, and I'm like, it's nowhere near finished. Anyway, having gotten the song Water Fountain in my head, I will now build a water fountain. I've really gone absolutely nowhere. My god. I wanna... What blocks do I have on me to build there? Should I be left as well? Alright. No, I didn't hear. That's sad. We've lost Mike and Levy. Yeah. Sucks, but like, what can we do? One, two, three. that. Not mean to fall in. Did Levy tell you at least before he left, or? At least he let you know. Yeah. Not naming names. Common courtesy is a thing. Or at least it should be a thing. Sure it did. I'm sure he was just frustrated. Would have been nicer than that. Anything. Yeah. Alright, ugly little water fountain. I will come back and make you pretty one day. Probably not, actually. I honestly need to carry a bed with me. I've just realized this now. You got me? Well, I have to head back to my base anyway, to clear out my inventory a little. Maybe. There we go. Alright, well, I'm actually like a quarter of the way there. Isn't too bad. Or a little bit over a quarter. Someone's streaming. Common courtesy, please. He's a child. that I have leniency towards him. I can get mad at him, but I will have leniency towards the fact he is a child. Nice. I'm excited to see it eventually. Got walls. Alright. Hi Doggo, you trying to join me? Oh! Damn it! No, does anyone know what the button is to tab back into a different desktop preview? Yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Why do I have 3 desktop previews? Anyway. That is exactly what I'm talking about. I accidentally tabbed over to a different desktop screen. It might have just terrified me a little bit. It was like, I can hear everything, everything's still playing in the background, why can I see nothing? Alright. There we go. Close around. Alright. There we go. Past that light point. Okay. Where's the cobblestone marker? I'm actually very excited to get this built, this pathway. It will finally open my base up a little more to you guys. Yeah. Something that you guys can follow easily instead of me being like, it's northish. Which was previously the most descriptive way I could describe where I was. Oh, that could be interesting to build on. There's like an island in the middle of a lake where I am. I've just thought of like a build I could put there to make it look really pretty. It'd be decorative only, but it'd be pretty decorative. Doing love Dulux. I hate ads. I hate ads so much. I don't know if you guys have. Do you have a paint company called Dulux in the States? Okay. So their phrase over here in Australia is worth doing, worth Dulux. And now you just said that, and I'm just gone. As soon as you said it, I was like, this is in my head. It's also one of those carpet dogs. That's like their main thing, like their main like product image is also a carpet dog. Which definitely helps with the memorabilia of like just this carpet dog being like, oh yes, this is what you remember when you see this or hear this phrase. You know what I mean when I say carpet dog? It's the one with like all the coil, like the coiled hair. No. I don't know what they're actually called. I feel like this is like a uniquely... Whoops. Just reloaded my shaders accidentally. Fine. Here is one. Okay, I'll put it into the... I'll just... It's in general for you. Yeah. I don't remember. But yeah, that one. That's their thing. Probably. I wish that would be me. Just being cold, not like overheating slowly. Yeah. I love winter so much. No. That is shockingly uncommon in Australia. It's a lot more common in newer houses, but yeah. It became popular a while ago, particularly like centralized cooling became really popular, and now underfloor heating is becoming, for bathrooms particularly, has become popular because tiles get really cold in the winter. 90. 90 would be 25, 26. I think that's about considered room temperature, right? It's hot? Oh, then it'd be 30, I guess. There we are. Yeah. Yeah. Is that summer? Yeah. So here in New South Wales, in my area of New South Wales, because New South Wales is huge. We our hottest days in summer. So in summer, we can get up to 47 degrees here, which is 100 and something for you guys. Yeah. Those are rare, but they're not like rare. Those are like you get like maybe one or two of those every summer. And then it will sit around 42 to 43 most summer days. If we get lucky, we get a nice chilly day of 28. Yeah, that's summer. Spring will get up probably about what you said your summers were like. Like, it will go up to 32, 33, 34 degrees here, but tends to sit around 20 for spring. And then we can, like, every now and then get hot days where it gets into the 40s, but they're not common. And then winter is so weird. Winter can go from, this is my favorite part, winter can go from 5 degrees on a day, which is chilly, and everyone's rugged up and bitching about it because we're Australian. No one knows how to handle that. No one knows how to handle that here. Everyone's like, why is it this cold? And everyone's just, and it's every winter, and everyone's so grumpy every time. Yeah. Put two to two together, yeah. And then winter, because it's fun, we'll get up to 36 degrees sometimes, and you get one or two of those every winter, and everyone's like, "What is this? This is a beach day." Yeah. That would, yeah, that sucks. Oh, I'm so glad I muted his soundboard. I didn't even know he joined back in the chat, to be honest. But yeah, so that happened, like that shift doesn't really happen here. But in winter, we'll have, in quotes here, a cold snap, where it will go from 20 degrees to 15. And everyone, like, that drop is enough for people to, like, you'll see people rugged up like they're going to snow, like going to the snow or something. And everyone's bitching about it, and we're moaning, and we're like, no. But so summer is also typically our wet season as well. Yeah. Autumn can be a little bit. Autumn is unpredictable. Australia has really only got one type of season, and that's just general fuck you. It does whatever it wants. Like, you've heard about how it gets incredibly hot in winter, and it's just because. I tend to follow the local Aboriginal seasonal things a lot more, because they are far more accurate than like actual seasons. My local group has 6, if I remember correctly from the top of my head. And they kind of vary a little bit, and that, what was it? It was hot and rainy, cold and rainy, hot and dry, cold and dry, and then hot and windy, cold and windy. And those are the 6 seasons around my area. Roughly. That's roughly what they are. There's a little more to them than that. And they work really well. Shocking that the people who have been here for 60,000 years would have down packed what the seasons are like. Yeah, like, that's also been a bit more of a change recently, where it is, like, my local group is really hard to find that information for, and so I'm not 100% it was accurate, but that is, like, the closest I can find to it. And it's been a really big, like, culture shift recently, where people have started following that a lot more, and we are better for it. How do I go from here to there? What was I thinking? Yes, okay, I can see this path, but I don't want this path anymore. Okay. I want to come up here. No! Good 5. Why? Yeah. Yeah. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Good to see you again. I can't sing the rest of that without getting copyrighted, even though I don't know the lyrics off the top of my head. They will, especially since that song is and has been done by many people. A lot of people will probably scramble to try and copyright it. Horizontal for snoozing, please. Thank you. I misheard that entirely, and what I heard was a lot more interesting. Instead of hearing you've got spiders hissing at you, I heard you've got spiders tissing at you, or like you have spider tits, and I was like, what? That feels like some like serious Spider-Man sort of thing where like, have you seen the stupid like the web comic panels of that sort of stuff? Yeah. That's all I can think about, that sort of thing, and I'm like, no. No. We don't need more of that. Which one's there? I have cartoons and not with cartoons? No, cartoons like the YouTuber cartoons. Yeah. No. Not cartoons. Cartoons is in the... Yeah, no. That confusion. Oh, nice. Nice. My brain with more songs in my head now. Sweet Addiction by... is it Sweet Addiction or New Addiction by Billie Eilish? Just popped into my head from that. Yeah. My brain just went, you are my sweet addiction, New Addiction. I can't remember the lyrics though.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's
Stupid song. Alright, is this pathway done? Yeah. I'm almost at, I think, the halfway point. I think it's the halfway point coming up. Or a little bit over. Actually, I think this is the halfway point, is this mountain with the really cool cave in it. Oh yeah, when I mentioned with the recent thing that, like, you know, you'll find that like the forest will open up and new pathways would appear. It was literally because I was planning on doing this.
What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about
Yeah. I think at the moment, my plans is just to kind of be a cryptid. Just because, like... Cryptid, not crippled. I'm already crippled in real life. I really want to get a monocle for my my guy because I wear glasses in real life. Like I am actually like kind of blind, and so I feel like my avatar needs a monocle. Well, yeah, that's what a monocle would be, right? Yes. No, it'd be even better if I could somehow get them to do it where it looked like it was bent. So like, it looked like it folded over into half. So it was like, he tried to get a pair of glasses to fit. Yeah, it's because, I can't make... You really can't make either of those days while being sober that you've mentioned recently. Ah, okay, cool. Because, this weekend coming, I have an incredibly busy work schedule. Like, to the extent that I'll be getting home at 2 AM just to be leaving at 9 in the morning. Kind of level of busy. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys post, like... If you guys post the notes for it, then I can always... quickly, like, oh, here's just quick my 2 cents. Or I can just message into the chat, what I was gonna do. I'll work something out. Be like, hey. Oh. And I have to go round a mountain. I gotta figure out what everyone's bases are. Just so I can start messing with some people a little bit. Look, my goal isn't to, like, hinder content, but to create it. You're using the word sacrifice to the, an offering. Donation, I like the word donation. It's less you have to break your pacifistness. Forced sacrifice. It is my unwilling volunteer. Like the chickens. They are unwillingly killing themselves. My base is just actually morbid. Because of like the ways that I have to find around being a pacifist. Yeah. Like, it is very much the case of... It's questionable what I am at this point. Am I really being a pacifist, or am I just claiming pacifism? I don't. I just hope for chaos. Nice. That's how I feel right now about this path. I've gotten so much done. I know I'm not like super far into it. I think I'm about halfway now. Oh, nice. IB. I'm actually genuinely very excited. Oh my god, I'm so close. I've gotten so much of it built as well. I might actually be able to touch on the waterfall today. Oh no, the alarm. Ooh. Okay. Ah, that's terrifying. That would also explain why everything's being so much slower to do. I suddenly have 800 ping. No. The terrifying thing is that I have 800 ping, which is hilarious because I have just popped out an entire thing and now I'm watching it build in front of my eyes. And oh, there it is. Oh, and there goes my pick. Oh, I picked my shovel. Oh, my ping's fixed itself. No, it hasn't. I lied. No, it hasn't. It's just gone off again. I might need to relog in a sec just to try and let the server catch up to where I'm at. That was terrifying. I thought it just teleported me back under the water. I just had my, like, the bubbles show back up. Okay. More dirt. Do you use a tag, by the way, when you're like streaming Jinx? You use like a Jinx tag? Alright, I think we should do that. That should be something. That way all the content, if someone searches like hashtag Jinx SMP, our content will be there. There you go. Something for you to bring up in the meeting. It also means that if we make like on Twitter, I refuse to call whatever Musky Boy wants to call it. But if we like post anything on Twitter related to Jinx, then it will also all be there under the same tag. Right. Where does... Let's go around that way. Why do you not follow the water? Okay. There it is. Perfect. Thing is back to where it should be. Thing is within acceptable parameters. Okay, I'm going to have to find where the hell my markers are for the pathway. Well, I can see two of them. Try direct instead of the... I think I am. Also, Kojak, I don't know if posting the link is a good idea into my stream chat. I'd hope there's a whitelist, given that the link is right there. We have part of those projections, so it's just gonna be me. Come on, where is my mod setting? I'm just gonna delete the one that you already posted. There we go. That way, it's gonna be harder. Why not? Twigs! What if I want to join? Twigs, you... Oh, hi, Misfit. Hello. I feel like I've just been inundated with a lot more people. Oh my god. Sudden people. Hello. They are. And Mike. Hello, welcome to the stream. I see numbers. All just hopped in at the same time. Nice. I feel like this is the better time for me to be streaming anyway. Now you want to play Minecraft? Join. Yeah, find that one and let me continue being the cryptid that I am. Crafty time. Yeah, jump in. We're in the obviously in the Jinx Discord chat, but oh, do we have an ETA on? So that's where I went. Okay. Sorry, that just discovery at the same time. On whether or not we're getting the thoughts have just left my brain. Voice mod. That's what I'm expecting. Voice mod is added. Ah. You need to pull forward under a different port. Yeah, you need to pull forward under a different port. And your IP address won't like doing that. If you're not careful with it. Or I think you can do it on the same port. But yeah. No. If it's to do with an IP address, that would be it. Oh, perfect. Alright, then I'm going to... I'll add in all the cool ones that I have for everyone to use. All of mine are client side as well. So you don't even need to have the server set up with it. Hello, someone's joined? Hello. That's okay, I think. The IP proxy service we use doesn't like the domain being proxied with... Ooh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, no, fun. Fun stuff with IP. Is that a threat or a promise? Alright. Hello, welcome Misfit to the server. Hello. I've kind of decided my character's a bit of a cryptid. Just to give you a heads up. Just because, like I stated when I couldn't join for the, I think, like the meeting thing. A, because of the fact that not really many people play when I'm on. So you're just gonna kind of experience the effects of me playing. And also, just because of like where I'm located. Yeah. Yeah. That's a cool one. It does go with my character as well, being part of the nature, part of my environment. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And so that leads to, obviously, I'm a bit more of a cryptid than the rest of you. Yeah, that was the idea. I'm also going to change up my skin to match that now. Now I have a better idea of my character. Can someone hit a bed when they're able? Thank you. Hello, Havoc. And oh, stuff is still online, so they're online, hidden. Stab, stab, stab. Okay, so I need to come. I love that I can't see what you guys are looking at, but I can hear your reactions, and I think that's just so cool to be able to hear it being like, I'm hearing. I'm about 2,000 blocks away. All of the above. Everything everywhere all at the same time. And we were talking about water fountains. I built a water fountain. There are, I'm sorry, Han, this is really hard to explain. I'm not even near my base right now. So there are these, like, piles of stone, or cobblestone, and gravel that lead away from, Crystal's base that kind of lead to where I am. Yeah, pretty much. I'll send you the clip. Yes to everything. The anticipation is just killing me. Quite literally. Come on, Crusader. Crusader, listen. When you say you're gonna go die in a corner, I get what you're meaning, but you can't put go die. Because you put go die. That's why that got flagged. The phrase go die. Can I borrow the room? Borrow. Alright. See you, Crusader. Enjoy. Risk. What did you... Alright. That one. I'm almost where I want to be at this point. With the path, yeah. I'm trying to get to the village, which is actually not too far from now. The only problem is between where I am and where the village is a lot of trees, and I'm going to lose where my pathway is meant to go. I'm like already having to clear out trees. Wait, where does it go from here? Oh, this way. Oh, that's not a good sign. Is anyone near a bridge? I was gonna say near a bridge. Oh my god. North. North. North of spawn. I know this because I was building it originally. Just next to the birch forest. No, what are you? Yeah, don't worry. I've explored every inch of that spruce forest, trying to look for a second trail room. I found one. And I was like, I really want to build a black market. I might build a black market out of the first one. I'm sorry, what? Oh, no, so they would have been out of render range, so they wouldn't have despawned. Yeah, but it has a timer on it. It does. It's like 12 hours. That one's hard to tell. If I remember correctly, it has a 12-hour timer. Yeah, unfortunately, when you die that far away, you have to make the time. Sorry to have freaked you out like this. On a more positive note, I am so happy right now. It is blueberry season in Australia, and blueberries are amazing. So blueberries can only grow between certain temperature ranges, and in Australia, that hits at like mid-spring, and then it gets too hot in summer for them to grow. Yeah, it's significantly harder to get them here in Australia. It's like cranberries here. Literally, like, you can only buy them for like 3 weeks, and then you can never buy them again for the year. Yeah. No. What craziness. No, we don't have those. And I've never heard of them, so each their own. Ooh, food. So depending on what you're sending over, will depend on whether or not you'll be fine. Yeah, there is somewhere. I mean, if you give me a list of stuff you want me to try, I can try and get some stuff. Also, Australia is super expensive to ship to. So if I can find it here first, then I can do that. That would be a gold stream for 100%. That would be along the lines of a face cam as well. A child. Don't worry, I was gonna make the same joke. Or it could be someone else. Blueberries are such a weird thing, because you actually need to have a cold snap before they start growing. Blueberries, you here in Australia they do at least. Like it has to get down to a certain temperature, while they when they're growing, it has to hit a certain temperature, and then they start producing berries. Like then that's when they will produce berries from then on. Celsius, we're not in freedom units. Well, the normal cold when I would say it's cold like when it gets down to like 18 degrees or less Celsius. I'm yeah, sorry. My conversion rate isn't too high. I would call that cold. Yes. No, I would have a jacket on at that point. No, it's not. not here in Australia. I would not be wearing that. Australian temperatures are weird. I'll put it this way: you will tell the difference here in Australia. Their temperatures are different. It gets hotter. It gets hotter, and it's colder, and it's not always humid though. But like, I swear, temperatures. Yeah. Yeah. So like in Australia, the way that you would find like that is not beach weather. That's the weather that everyone starts being like, ugh, it's cold, it's winter. Winter has arrived. Um Don't worry, because we call it like freezing. Like the news will be like it's a freezing temperatures and it'll be like 15. Yeah. I love 20 degrees. 20 degrees weather is like great for me, but it's like it's on the colder side of things. Oh my god, 20 degrees Fahrenheit. No, hang on. You're talking about like actual freezing temperatures. Yeah, I wouldn't know what I was doing. I'd be honest here, I'd be bunkered down. The doors would be locked, the heater would be on, full blast. I would be wearing a jacket. I wouldn't know what I would be doing with myself. Or Australianness would just take over and I'd walk outside in fucking sandals and shorts and a fucking tank top. Because what's more Australian than saying fuck the weather? There is always someone. Yeah, it'll get up to like 47 degrees. So. Summer. Um, beach weather. That's beach weather. Oh yeah, that's also the case here. We aren't, like, immune, but... Death by heat is, like, a normal thing, unfortunately. People kind of just are used to it. Yeah, including the climate. We had an entire news thing recently where it was like this guy hit a proc with like, I think it was a frying pan. Like, he just smacked it on the nose, a crocodile, with a frying pan. Like, it came up to his house and he just grabbed a frying pan and just went BAM on the nose, and it just was like, oh, okay, I'm not coming here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's from, was it Cairns or was it the Northern Territory? It was one of those up that way. So that's where the crocodiles are, at Northway. So either Queensland or it'd be like Queensland man. That's what we would call them. Well, actually, I hate saying that because I know exactly what Australians would call them, and it would be racist as all hell. Yeah. Like, I immediately was just like, oh no, he wouldn't be called Queensland man. He'd be given a racist name. You know. Bogans. That's our closest. Oh look, I don't know if that's that's a racist term. I don't know. That is us, but we also have true crackheads, and then we also use crackheads. It's like you're being silly goofy. And so it's really hard to tell if when someone says, oh, there's a crackhead over there, if it's like the you're about to get stabbed kind, or if it's just the someone's like just, yeah, or someone's just being an idiot. And then we also have these wild creatures called eshays. An eshay. The best way I can describe this is it's like the worst dressed teenager you could imagine. They have what's it called? A fucking mullet. Every time. Like, doesn't matter. Male, female, no. It's a human. Unfortunately, it's a human. They usually range from the ages. They usually range from the ages of 12 to 25. They play music or an esche. It's like a vibe, basically. Like if someone's like, oh, there's an esche, everyone knows what they're talking about. Here in Australia. You'll hear the esche before you know. Someone who plays... No, punk's very different. Or at least my understanding of punk is different. Really, I have to find an image, because, like, I don't think there's a description I could do. It's both. Let me tell you, like, an esche is not just, like, your clothing, it's your lifestyle. You are an esche. Nope, not goth. Yeah, we know what goth is. No, esche is a very different thing. I don't know what teen kids are. Nope. Okay, so we got this one. Sending pictures. Here's another. Alright. And they are obnoxious. Like, when I say it, they embody... An esche is not a good thing. They... Yeah, they're obnoxious. They're so bad. Like they go on public transport. That's the almost common place. I wish that's all they did. No, they. If you're on public transport and you hear obnoxiously loud music being played, there's an esche nearby, and I am so sorry. Just keep your wallets near you. They coming. Yeah, but they will beat you. Like, it's a shithead there. They will gladly beat you up if they want. They'll rob you. Yeah, go with the Google one. Like, yeah. Yeah. Maybe less emo. Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, the true god of sandwiches. Hello, welcome. It's literally called that. It's called a rat tail. Yeah. Or they vape. Yeah, they all have mullets. I am so glad I could have brought this curse of Australian culture to you guys too. I am so glad you can experience one of these. You never want to experience in person. They are. Oh. Breath. And I'm gonna have to quickly. Oh, it's bra. It's BRUS bras. They're always obnoxious teenage boys. Probably not. Honestly. No, I don't think they go to school. You guys must have the... My understanding of, like, the frat boy thing, I think it would lean closer to that. Yeah, from my understanding of that, I think that is probably closest. Okay. Oh, you wouldn't use it in that way though. Like, you could use it in that way. Yeah, you'd be like, you eshe shit, or you'd be like, yes, you'd either be like, oh, you eshe shit, get here, or you'd be like, why don't you go join your eshes? Or why don't you go join the other eshes? Stuff like that. Like, yeah, you can use it in itself. Yes. Yes. And, once they acknowledge it, they lean hard into it. It's bad. It's Australia. What do you? Why not? No. University. It's uni. It's uni. Yeah. What is that? No. Yeah. No, you'd be called a nerd for doing that here. Like, if you made that. So here's the thing. If you went down like the thing of like, oh my god, alpha, beta, blah 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 blah, you'd just be called a nerd. Everyone would be like, oh yeah, you're into math, we get it. Like, we have clubs, that university clubs, that like focus on areas, but we don't have like crap. From my understanding of them, like we'll have like, oh, you have like a math club, or what was the one that just wouldn't drop me? Oh, they fucking kept reaching out to me, and I was like, I can't sing. Why are you guys coming for me? It's a fucking acapella one. This does not. This one's very much like, here are all the clubs you can join. Oh, we have study groups. That's my other favorite one, and those are obnoxious. Kind of. So like, study groups would be like, per subject, there'll be like a study group, and they are actually obnoxious at times. They will not take no for an answer. They'd be like, no, I study by myself. They'd be like, but you'd be better with someone else. And then they'll somehow get your email and your phone number, and you'd be like, how the fuck did you get this? Pretty much. And they just push it because they're like, we don't want you failing uni. And then you have to go through this whole explanation again. Next day, bruh. Bruh. Yeah, bruh. Oh, God. Oh. Well, the Esche is the evolution of the Bogan. The Bogan is a Bogan. Yes. So, the Bogan is like, it's like one of like the oldest. It's basically the best way to describe what a Bogan is. It's like a council like house person who like kind of on drugs, probably not really doing much in their life, kind of vibes. That's kind of like a Bogan, yeah, or loosely. Except like they like, because it's Australia, they embody it. So, pretty much, yeah, basically. But everything just becomes a lifestyle. Like, a Bogan is, it's kind of hard to explain again, but it's very much like, if you think like, oh, like a deadbeat or something like that, that's kind of what they are. And they just embody it. Like, everyone embodies it, and they are obnoxious as well, but that's what we get for living in a strike. Yeah, so the convicts came here. No, we didn't get that one. The Australian history. Oh, it's kind of actually depressing. Mr. James Captain Cook. I have heard his names fucking too many times. He came here and he said that it was... Like, he didn't even try to establish whether or not like people actually lived here previously, which obviously they do. We have indigenous culture. And so he went back to England after, in quotes, finding Australia, and said, I found this empty land for us to colonize. And fucking the Brits were like, yes, let's take over. As the Brits do. I know. Yeah, so, the Brits were like, knew about us. And they're like, oh, yeah, maybe we'll send someone, maybe. And then America declared independence from them. And what happened was England went, oh, we can't keep sending our prisoners to America anymore. We need a new place to send them. How about this new fancy land that definitely has no one on it? And so they sent the first fleet. Oh, you have to type out, hold on. That's rough. Then we got the first fleet. First of 7. And that brought, like, I think it was like 7 ships or something, full of prisoners and soldiers. And they landed in like Sydney, pretty much. Like, it's a part of Sydney they landed in. And they started there. And then they encountered the, natives. And went, you're too dark-skinned, therefore you aren't human. And just killed them. They just went about killing as they went. There's a little bit of, like, they started to get along, and they didn't, and they started, and there was, like, culture clash, which very much led to a lot of death, and then a lot of racist attitudes towards them. Oh, no, they weren't. They weren't slaves. They weren't slaves. They were just murdered, yeah. And it's still... Yeah, that's pretty much how it's treated here. There's a lot of, like, issues. Then from there, like, okay, we have no living descendants of the Tasmanian Aboriginal peoples. Because they were wiped out. Like, genocide was what happened with those groups. Like, not groups, those nations. Yeah, so... Yeah, they wiped them out entirely. They spread... Whether it was intentional at first, it was intentional by the end. And it was spread smallpox through handing out blankets and stuff. Yeah. Now, they did it on purpose by the end. I don't know if it started on purpose. That's a lot of, like, contentious area. But by the end of the genocide, they were doing it. Like, they very much did it on purpose at the end. Oh, yeah, with ours was even worse because we didn't acknowledge that they were even human. Which is why I hate using the term invasion, which is what a lot of people use, because I feel like whatever it is worse than an invasion, because we didn't even acknowledge they were human. We just came through, and we were like, move. pretty much. And yeah, so that's how it was up until 1960 when they were finally declared human. 1960. Civil rights movement era, that's when they were declared human. 1970 something was when they got civil rights. Yes. Oh yeah, 1980 something, I think, is when women got the right to vote over here. We did. Yeah, voting was in the Australian Constitution as a thing that only men could, up until like the 80s, from my recollection. Yeah. Nineteen 1901 was when it became a federation, I think is the official term. We are. No, we're still part of the Commonwealth. It's not, honestly, it's not too bad. We have, like, no. We have Australian currency. We have Australian dollars rather than a British pound. It was what was it? 25th of November, 1966 is when we moved over to the decimal currency. Which is, was it 100 cents to $1? That's what ours is. Instead of being pound, shillings, and pence. But yeah. And there was a jingle with it, which, how did it go? It was like, out with the shillings, out with the pence, in with the dollars, in with the cents. Yeah. Yeah, no. I could not imagine that. And then we didn't have our own minting here as well up until I think until the 70s, because I know this one because there are some coins from 1966 that were minted with a broken mint, and they're worth $2,000-$3,000, and it was a broken mint in England. Yeah. I know, it's great fun. You're also pushing my knowledge of Australian history at times, because I haven't. I know that this was one that just sticks with me. For World War One, England used to execute deserters, and because Australia used volunteers for World War One, England was told if they did, Australia would not send any more troops to help them. If they executed even one, Australian deserter. Yeah. And it would end. So the last official military execution of an Australian person was, like, in terms of armies, was in 1886, I think. Crystal. It's Elmo's world. Civil rights movement. That's... No. No. I mean, okay, hang on. Kind of. Convicts kind of were slaves. But, like, in terms of official Australian history, not pre-Australian history, no, we didn't. We had lynchings, though. Aboriginal individuals. Yeah. And then that was around the same time as the civil rights movement is really when it kicked off. It still kind of happens every now and then. You hear about it, you're like, fuck, another one. But it's like, no, not like overly. It's very rare to happen. But it's very much like a who let the American do this kind of vibe when it does happen. Reaper, come follow me. Just blow up in the river where you're not going to destroy anything. It is. Yeah. We make fun of you guys a lot. We make fun of the Brits as well. But it's not like... Yeah, whereas we make fun of them. They have a really creative name. It's called Pommies. Person of Mother England. Yeah, so they're Poms or Pommies. Yeah, whereas Americans are only referred to as Yankees. Yeah. More fun facts about Australia. This one comes from World War II history. Australia is the only country to willingly let another nation nuke it. Yep. We let America, and actually I think England as well, set off nukes in our desert. And then, was fine. Honestly, that is like 1,000+ kilometers away from me. It's so far. It could be easily over 1,000 miles for you guys. It's, I think, kilometers. I think that's about... I think miles is 3 times bigger than kilometers. So it'd be like... That's not even... No, 300 miles, surely not. But Australia is huge. Like... Yeah, how's projection? If you search up, what's the map? There's a really good website out there. It's called True Size, I think, or Map True Size. If you can like put in a country and you can drag it up and down the map, and you can see like how the map distortion affects it, and you can watch Australia go from like really small down the bottom to just massive. But it also like you can also take Greenland, which looks huge on a map, and you can bring it down, and it's tiny. Like Greenland is not that big. It's the projection. It's how the projection works. It's the only way to fit like a ball onto a flat plane is to distort it. I think it's called the Acadian? No, it's not that one. That's a mountain range. Yeah, it's not. That's what I'm thinking, and it's not it. It's something projection. Well, I actually achieved my goal. I have actually achieved my goal stream. I made it to the village. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've been here for 3 hours. It's usually about where I end it. I also have something to do late, like soon-ish. Yeah. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna quickly end stream and then we continue talking about the slightly more racist side of Australian history. Because it can be interesting, but also it's really bad. I know nothing about American history, so quite possibly. Yeah, alright. I will be right back. Alright, everyone. Thank you for joining me for the stream. Thank you for all the new followers and everyone jumping in. If you guys have enjoyed, if you haven't already, hit the follow button. I do have a Discord, my own private Discord if you guys want to jump onto that. Though I don't really talk too much in there at the moment. I do want to start uploading my full photos talk more. I do this every time. It also lets you know when I go live and when eventually I post more YouTube videos. Alrighty, remember guys, same time, same place. Ooh, same time, same place with the same sexy face. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!